Projects like Sonic Prime usually follow two paths. They either fade into mediocrity or are so bad that fans will roast them for years to come. I'm looking at you, Sonic 06. That's why after finishing Sonic Prime, I'm surprised to tell you that it's actually pretty good. Considering it's a show directed toward a younger audience, I expected shallow characters, flat dialogue, and vain attempts at being funny.
Yeah, kinda like their videos.
Can you just let me enjoy my life, please? Anyways, this isn't the case for Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime has some of the best portrayals I've seen for this cast of characters, and the one that stood out most to me is our hero, Sonic. So in this video, I'm gonna go over how Sonic Prime succeeded in making Sonic a great character. How would you describe Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, we could start with obvious traits like he's fast and blue, but if we dive deeper into what makes Sonic such a compelling character, we could say he's confident, determined, and funny. What Sonic Prime does well is that it takes the strengths of Sonic's character and deconstructs them into weaknesses. In the show, we're introduced to a Sonic whose confidence is arrogance, whose resolve becomes recklessness, and whose humor is often dismissive.
Yawn! Yep, I yawned you, Eggman.
We see a Sonic who hasn't matured enough to reach his potential for greatness. These flaws are great because it gives room for something called character development. This may sound ironic, but as much as Sonic claims that he's always on the move, as a character, he's often stagnant. Static characters do have their place. They can be anchors for a dynamic world, or be an immutable philosophy in the story. But if handled incorrectly, static characters can just be straight up boring. And as much as I love Sonic, there's a temptation for him to cross over to the boring side. Growing up with the character, I kind of remember him always being right. Sure, he can be a bit reckless and his friends will give a quick word of concern or advice here and there, but in the end, his decisions usually end up being correct. This often leads Sonic to never grow as a character. I mean, why would there be a need to grow if he's always correct? What Sonic Prime gets right is by making Sonic wrong. You could argue that he's the main villain of the show, not Eggman. It was Sonic's brash actions that led to the shattering of the universe, and it was his immaturity that led to a strained relationship with his friends. At a cosmic and interpersonal level, Sonic fragmented his world and his friendships. It's interesting how, at the beginning of the show, Sonic is unable to control his speed. His feet literally move without his discretion. This uncontrolled power reflects how irresponsible he is, how he acts before he thinks. The only way Sonic was able to wrangle this power was to rely on his best friend, Tails. Sonic's reliance on Tails sets up a pattern of storytelling that will be followed throughout the rest of the show. Each world reveals how much Sonic needs his friends, and how much his friends need him. Each episode helps Sonic learn that listening, being patient, and engaging in dialogue with his friends are just as important as being fast and beating up the bad guys. It's in the aftermath of his mistakes, Sonic is given a chance to rebuild the multiverse and mend his friendships. Every world Sonic visits is a new opportunity for the Hedgehog to introspect and learn how he could have been a better friend, a better hero. This journey of growth and self-discovery is what makes Sonic and Sonic Prime such a compelling character. Since we're only 8 episodes into the show, it'll be really interesting to see what else is in store for the Hedgehog. And honestly, I'm in for the ride. So what do you all think about Sonic Prime so far? Do you like how Sonic is portrayed in the show? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. It helps support the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace out.